Hi, my name is Elliot Murga. I am a customer experience representative at ArtsQuest, and these are my top 10 favorite movies. My number 10 is going to be The Witch. I've watched a lot of horror movies in my day, and I'm a big horror movie fan, and it's been a long time since I saw a movie that really put me on edge without actually showing you anything. So it really sort of left me unnerved throughout the whole thing, and then come the end of it, it was nuts. My number 9 is going to be Quentin Tarantino's The Hateful Eight. I think it was extremely well written, given the fact that the majority of the movie is within one room. The interaction between the characters felt very natural. Everything within the movie unveiled at such a rate that you didn't really feel like anything was happening, and yet the whole thing was coming unraveled right before your eyes. So I thoroughly enjoyed how they created it and the classic Western feel to it. My number 8 was going to be 306 Hollywood. It is a documentary based around a family who was going through their grandmother's stuff after her passing. And then the two documentary filmmakers turned her life into this sort of picturesque Americana that you would see in like a Norman Rockwell painting, and it was really beautifully shot. I loved it. Number 7 is going to be A Fault in Our Stars. I have a soft spot for romantics, teen dramas, and to see just a bunch of kids just trying to live life despite the fact that a lot of them are going through this illness is really, really kind of touching, to be honest. Number 6 is going to be Straight Outta Compton. This is the true story of how NWA came to be. Given the fact that I grew up watching all this unfold, it was really strange and interesting to see the whole thing unravel again. But the way they shot it was really amazing. I really felt for the characters even during the most private moments. My number 5 is going to be Love, Gilda. It is a documentary based upon the life of Gilda Radner, who was one of the greatest SNL comedians, if not comedian in general. And just everything she went through from her birth all the way to her death, and she held a smile the whole way. My number 4 is going to be Suicide Squad. It is a DC Comics franchise whom I'm a big fan of. I've been a fan of since I was a child. I actually have Suicide Squad tattoos. I didn't think they would ever make a movie about it because I thought the idea was in general ridiculous, but they did, and despite the weird feel of it, that's really what Suicide Squad is all about. So I thought it was a great movie. Extended cut is a lot better, but yeah, I was a big fan. Number 3 is going to be Blaze. Blaze is the story of Blaze Foley, who is a country western singer who never really made it big, but just tells the story of what he went through to try to make it big, his love for his music. It was actually really touching, and it's sad that he was very short-lived. My number 2 is going to be the Cloverfield Paradox. It is the third within the Cloverfield franchise. I'm a big fan of it because behind the Cloverfield franchise, there is an alternate reality game that discusses the conspiracy amongst it, and Cloverfield Paradox, as of right now, wraps up a big chunk of that conspiracy. My favorite movie of the decade is 10 Cloverfield Lane. It is the second part of the Cloverfield franchise, and frankly, I think the best of all of them. It was incredibly well written, incredibly well acted. It was very well received over some of the other Cloverfield titles, and I think genuinely it was just something that kept you on the edge of your seat.